Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome back to another tutorial video. Today I'm going to teach you how to make an extremely cheap Minecraft house. Now this house is extremely easy to build and you can make it out of any wood type you want. And for this tutorial I'm going to use acacia wood because I think that one looks the best for this house. So once you've gathered up some logs, you're going to need to find a location for where to build this. So you might need to remove a few trees for this, but that won't be too much of a problem because that will get you even more logs for the house. And you have to make sure that where you build your house, the wood type that you're using fits the biome. So you can't just go and use dark oak in a savanna biome. So to begin with, you're just going to want to build up 3 logs high in the air, then count 3 blocks, and then go up like that, and that will be the front of your house. And then you want to count out 4 blocks, and then on the 5th block, place up for another post and repeat the same step on the other side. Make sure you have a 2-block center. That is important. Now it is time for your walls. So for your walls, you can just regularly get the plank type of the wood that you're using. That works for most of them. But if you're lucky enough to have spawned next to a village that is the same color as your house that you're building, so in my case a savanna village, it comes with a few pieces of terracotta. So we have yellow, we have orange, and I think there's red somewhere around here. Ah, yes, there is. So we've got some yellow, orange and red, so we can use terracotta for the walls. Now also, if you're building this in a plains biome near an oak village, this piece of white terracotta can be found in a oak village. So that's another option if you're building your house out of oak. So I'm probably going to use orange terracotta because I think it utilizes the orange color the most, and that there was the most of that in the village, so it is easier to get my hands on. So when you've done that, make sure to leave a 2-block space right in the center of where you're placing it, and just copy the way I'm placing mine. So do it exactly identical from the left to the right side, and then on the back you place up, and you can either have a little window or you can have a big one. The big one will look better eventually, but I'm just going to go for the little for now. And then for your front bit, just build up like normal like the back one, but just leave a little space for your door. So now the frame of your house is complete. It is time to start moving on to the roof. Now this is the hardest bit, but judging by how easy this first bit was, it's not going to be that hard. So just build across on there like that, but make sure to go one out so it extends out. We will turn this into an A-frame later, and I'll show you how to do that. And make sure to do whatever you do on the left side to the right side. So now you should be left with a little something that looks like this. So now we're going to need to use some slabs. So just build to make the very top layer completely flat, and then as a roof just place it on the top so it makes a nice triangular looking shape. Sadly, you can't use normal blocks for this because they are too big, so you're going to have to craft some slabs. Once you have completed that, you're going to just want to fill in from the front and the back the space that you have missed. You can add a little window in there if you want, but I don't think I will. So then go and do that same step on the back, fill it in so there is no gaps. So now it is time to complete your A-frame. This is extremely simple. All you need to do is just place a stair underneath all the other stairs for the front and the back, and there you go. It is completely simple. You can place another slab in there if you think it looks better, if you want it to look a bit more rounded or smooth, and then go on to the back and do the same on there. It just looks so much better and gives it so much more depth. So now it is time for your windows. So I am going to use trapdoors because I think it looks good with the build, but you can use glass or even fences if you want. It's up to you. So just go and place them in, and that are all your windows finished. But you have not done the outside yet. All you need to do is get yourself an axe. It does not need to be wooden. It can be made out of any material, and right click on the wood to strip it. This is completely optional again, but I just think it looks good and makes the wood blend into the terracotta a bit more. But if you're using a different type of wood, you obviously don't need to do the same. That is your outside completely finished. You know what time it is. It's floor time. Time to do some inside decoration. So the first step of everything is to just completely remove the floor. You can't be living on grass. It is just horrific. So what you can do is nice and easy. You can just place logs. You can do really anything you want for the floor, but there's a nice floor design that I use. It can be quite expensive early game, but it is really quite cool. So it's called alternating the grain. So basically you place all of the different woods facing a different direction from each other. Just follow exactly what I'm doing here and it will look so brilliant. It is so nice. So once you've done that, it looks really good. The grains are all going in different ways. You can strip these logs if you want, but for this build, I think we need a different colour for orange inside it to make the floor stand out. And of course, don't forget your door, possibly the most important part of the build. And also, if you have not placed a window up there like me, you can also add in a sign if you want to just maybe say it's your house. You can also add in a crafting table up there for a bit of handy storage, but it doesn't really go with the orange theme that we've got going in here. If you want to round off your house, this is optional again. You can place a few stairs and a few slabs on the roof, and it just looks a lot more rounded and the shape's a bit nicer. So this is the house completely finished. It might not look like yours because you may have built it out of a different wood or mixed up two woods together. And speaking of that, I'm going to show you another build with this same style. So what I have done here is I have mixed oak and spruce together, and it looks like a kind of medieval build. This might look cool for a small map you're making or something like that, and it just looks quite nice. So thank you all for watching. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope to see it in a few of your worlds soonish. And this all goes without saying, you guys have been amazing. This has been Cap. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.